Okay. All right, then let's move straight to our next story. It is said that the people enjoy when they have a leader who is compassionate and kind. This is playing out in Ekiti State, where Governor Biodun Oyebanji distributed gratuity checks of 3.5 billion naira to pensioners during the 2024 Pensioners' Day celebration in the state. The payment clears the gratuity backlog from 2012 to March 2015. Governor Oyebanji also assured residents of his administration's readiness to commence implementation of the new minimum wage of 70,000 naira. You know, Vicky, it is great to see the Ekiti State governor putting smile on the faces of pensioners and also assuring that 70,000 naira will be paid to its workers. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I'm really impressed. In fact, I'm blown away by what he did. My parents are pensioners.
Same here.
One of the things that you cannot tell your parents is not to subject himself to pain to receive that money. If you tell her, don't travel for that verification, I'm going to give you the money. You are looking for a fight. Don't even bring it up. What they believe is their sweat and they deserve to be paid. No matter how much money you are giving your parent, he's going to tell you, don't discourage me from collecting this money. I mean, these are issues I'm telling you from practical experience.
Exactly.
You don't want your parent to go through the pain that they are going through. But the parent believes that it is entitlement. So you can't tell him not to strive to collect what he labored for. Look at the way we treat pensioners in our country. We treat them like sweet wrap on the floor. How much value do you place to a sweet wrap on the floor? It's like just something that is used to litter the ground. You place no value to it. That's the way we treat these people. And we have a governor now in Ekiti who thinks that, no, this is not the way decent human beings treat those who have served their country, who have served their state. It's trying to do things differently. This state is one of the poorest. But in terms of workers' welfare, you can see an Oyebanji trying to be among the best in the country. So it is not by money. And empathy comes directly from the heart, from the inner recesses of the heart. If you do not have empathy, you cannot pretend to have it.
Sure.
If you pretend to have it, it will show. Governor Oyebanji was told that there was a woman when they called her name because they had their checks.
Okay.
When they called her name, the woman was inside her car. She was too weak to come out.
Oh dear.
What did this governor do? He took the check to her inside the car.
Can you imagine that?
Tell me how many governors will do this? Tell me. How many governors will do this? Will leave the podium, go right to where the woman was inside her car
And go and give
it to her. It's a symbolic gesture that shows in bold relief that he is not just a good governor, but a good man. Yeah. We need good human beings in positions of power.
Sure.
Because their humanism will show. And then the people will feel them and enjoy their reign. As I always say, the best that a leader can do is to give himself immortality. And you live on in the hearts of people where you directly work for them. You work for them. They can see, that you work for them. You live on in their hearts forever. Many of the people in government today do not think beyond today. The only time they think beyond today is when they are stealing for their children. Now they remember, my children, let me buy this. There was somebody who built houses. He acquired a huge place. and built houses for even his children. So you think children of today, they will get married, they will come and live within the four walls of your home? No. Something must be wrong with you. Their wives will take them away. Some of their wives will convince them, let's go abroad. They go abroad, they've forgotten you. So that house that you built, you've wasted money. They won't live there with you.
True.
But you're building houses, castles. Got a big chunk of land. This is for my first son. This one is for my second son. That one is for my third son. They will not live there. You are out of your mind. You don't know what you are doing. Are you whining me? Are you come on? See now, let's say, does it not sound ridiculous?
It sounds ridiculous.
This is not fiction. This is not fiction. I don't want to mention that person's name.
I was expecting you to mention though.
No, I mentioned him to show the whole world that he's a silly person. No. What is what they do? They don't work for our people. Out of this money now, out of the 3.5 billion local government workers pension is 1.2. Those are the people that we least remember. Local government. When Kogi stacked up unpaid salaries.
Yeah, backlog.
And President Buhari had to come up with 50 billion in bailout fund. The bulk of the money was for local government workers. Wow. We do not regard them as human beings. We do not regard them. We don't regard them at all. So now a governor set aside 1.2 billion. And the point that I'm making is not one of the go and check the list of governors.
It's one of the poorest states. Yeah.
One of the poorest states.
True.
But you can show empathy. Empathy is one of the key qualities that a leader must have. If you don't have empathy, you will not work diligently for your people. You really about yourself.
About yourself.
You must have empathy. If you cannot watch people suffer, it will ginger you to do something for them that will change their lives, that will turn their situations around. I will continue to pray for the governor who is in Ekiti. Yes, I've moved away from Ekiti. And they've warned me that I should not go back there. But it's just a warning. There's no guarantee that I won't go back. Yeah. I'm saying this publicly. It's just a warning. Don't go back there. There's no guarantee. If a governor will work for the people, the way Oyebanji is doing, Kogi people.
Okay, that's what
you understand. He wants the son Kogi.
No. Yes. I may be back there. Because we like people like this in government. I know my governor.
I know that.
You're not getting what he
must not watch this. If he watches this, I'm in trouble.
He's not getting what he said. There was a time BK who said that, look, I deny Kogi because of the misgovernance, the non-performance of the then governor, and they adopted Ekiti. So that's why he's saying, yes, not taking go back to Ekiti.
All right, but on the conversation, backlog of gratuities from 2012 to 2015. Why is it so difficult for government to always take welfare of pensioners as priority?
We should ask those governors that are very callous. You know, like him, I feel very touched when it comes to the issue of pension. My father was a pensioner till he died. My mother is alive. She's a pensioner.
Same with my dad.
So my mother is 85. She's a pensioner. So anything that has to do with senior citizens that have served their country and their welfare, it's very, very important to me.
True.
See, but I also like the way the governor addressed the people. You understand? He said, on the payment of your gratitude, I don't think I have done anything spectacular. You are my parents, and it's only a bastard that will not treat his parents well. My late mom died as a pensioner, and my father, who is at home, is one of you. And then he goes ahead to tell them, you work for it. See, a governor will be compassionate. Yes. A governor that I like so much in this country is Governor Zulum of Borno State, who goes all the way to get his hands dirty. If you know what I mean.
I know.
You know, you see him outside. You know, if it is about distribution of palliatives, he's there.
He does it
by himself, making sure that the things are well done. That is a governor that is has a heart for the people. So it's not just about sitting in, being chauffeur-driven and then moving with escort, as you say. See, in this country, there are governors that their portraits will adorn the hall of fame, while others, they will forever be in the hall of shame. This will be unkind to them. That's the truth.
All right, gentlemen, we need to go on this quick break. And when we return, the conversation continues. It's still Journalist Hangout.